A very good evening to you guys. Today we need to look at the array. Now, today we do not want to look at an array as a data structure, but we need to look at how to manipulate an array. Okay, we need to look at manipulating an array. Okay. Now, an array is an organized way of storing elements. Basically, that is an array. An array is an organized way of storing elements. Okay. Now, let's say you're a programmer, you are developing a game, all right? But this game you are developing, you need to store the game score and the members of the game. Okay, so we need to store a game score then we also need to store member or let's say the player. You need to store the player. Okay, so it is wise to use arrays in such a case. Okay, now we need to look at how we declare arrays in a program or in any programming language. So if you are declaring an array, you are creating a memory for storing some elements. Okay, so normally an array is declared its size, it's actually specified when you declare an array. So we are saying if we need to store, let's say 10 game scores, you would even declare you would even state that as you declare your array. For example, you can say game score five. Now, what this would mean is that we are declaring an array of size 5, meaning to say our array game score is going to hold a maximum of 5 elements. All right. Same applies to player. You can as well say player you put 5. So we've also declared another array which is going to hold a maximum of 5 players. Okay, so basically this is how we declare arrays. All right, now we can therefore now write the actual numbers. Okay, like you can now say game score equals to 30, 20, 14, 17, 3. Okay, as you can see, these are the actual elements that are in the array game score. So we have 30, we have 20, we have 14, we have 17, and we have 3. On the other hand, we can have player is equal to George John Stacy Taku and Ben. All right. Now, so we are saying our array player has got these names. All right. So we always put inverted commas to show that these are string elements. So on top of each and every name, we have to put inverted commas. All right. Now, there is also another very interesting phenomenon that is normally talked about in arrays, which is known as indexing. Now, what is indexing? Indexing is now accessing the elements in an array one by one. So if you want to access a certain or a specific data element in an array, use what are called indexes. So the index, like for game score, the index always starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If the array had 7 elements, we were going to say 5, 6, and it goes on like that. All right. So these numbers I'm actually writing above, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, are called indexes. We can as well do this for player names, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, so if you want to access, let's say, the first element, 30, we say game score then the index is 0, then the value that we get is 30. This is what this statement will actually return. It will return 30 because 30 is the element that is at index 0. If you say game score and index 3, that would return 17. Okay, that would return 17. So basically, this is how we access array elements using indexes. Let's say you write player and you write 4. Okay, player index 4. At index 4 there's Ben, so it will be Ben. That's what it will return, right? So basically that is it about indexing. The other thing that I want you to know is that arrays can only store same data elements. Okay, what am I saying? Game score is only storing numbers 30, 24, 17, and 3. You cannot see a name there like Kuda, or what? This is because arrays are designed to store same types of data or same data elements. So if it's numbers, it can only store numbers. If it's words, it can only store words. If it's characters, it can only store characters. So there's no way you would find, like under player, you would find numbers, because a number is not the name of a person. So arrays, they store same data elements. In the next tutorial, we need to look at two-dimensional arrays. Thank you very much for watching. I hope and trust that you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know at 0784 002 002. Goodbye. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like on my YouTube channel.